Hello, and welcome to the Trench Mob Show. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I would like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network, and we love him very much. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large and small. They will save you money, or they will get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, and your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch, or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice, helps them to be the best they can possibly be, reach their full potential. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, just go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. Down south, and we always mention, we have Julius and the Trench Mob, and this is the Trench Mob Show. Any offensive and defensive linemen in Decatur, Georgia, or outside, remember, this is the best group for linemen in the country. They compete in 5v5 tournaments, college showcase camps, undefeated in tournaments this past season. Every tournament they attended, a member of the Trench Mob received a scholarship offer. Julius and his team has sent kids to the top programs all across the country. They have a virtual program. They will come to you and work with you wherever you are. You are welcome to come work with them whenever you can. And this is an investment that will pay off. If you're serious about football and playing Division I football on scholarship, there is no better group than the Trench Mob. And they will also be having a 7-on-7 team and program soon. James Whitfield of Luther James Insurance is one of our newest sponsors. For the last 3 years, James has dedicated himself to the art of financial planning. He specializes in insurance policies, especially life insurance. He will make you a boatload of money, and he will do so tax-free. He also understands the stress that comes with dealing with retirement. How much am I going to need? For how long? Do I have enough? Because fear of the unknown is real. To get a free quote from James, go to lutherjamesinsurance.com. And the exclusive sponsor of the Trench Mob is Goat Coats, goatcoats.com. The most stylish Letterman jackets you could ever find and purchase. They are custom made, and Julius has them in his background and designed for you like nothing else. You can have your jersey put in. You can have any graphics or designs that you want. Don't walk around your school with any lame Letterman jacket. This is something special. This is fly. This is hot. This is the newest cool thing. If you want to impress the ladies or the men or whoever, this is what you want to get. Go for the goat coats. They are custom made within 4 to 6 weeks. They are reasonably priced, and they are a proud sponsor of the Trench Mob. And believe me, a goat coat is worth every cent, and you will appreciate the payoff once you get yours. So now we can start the big show. To my right, the best offensive line coach in the state of Georgia right now, Mr. Jordan Harris. Great to see you as always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, man? How we doing?
Big dog.
We have the wise sage of the group. He played a little bit in the NFL here and there, and he may have a Super Bowl ring or two. I'm not sure, but Mr. Anthony Smith, who was actually went to school in my neck of the woods up in Syracuse, New York. Coach Smith, great to see you as always.
Always, my guy. Best host in the world.
Yeah, right. And Julius, when he comes on, Julius Williams, the leader of the Trench Mob. Julius, I know he's looking for film right now. But Big Dave, you can unmute yourself. You can turn your camera on. You're good to go. I promise I won't bite. There he is. Dave, welcome to the Trench Mob Show.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, you look every bit 6'2", I'll tell you that. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Because I saw some of your film. It looked like it had some Florida film in it. Where are you originally from? Where are you playing right now? And how long have you been associated with the Trench Mob?
Shoot, what's going on? How y'all doing? But shoot, I'm from Atlanta. I played down here all my life until my senior year. I went down there to Deerfield Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Down there. Yeah, but shoot, I'm an offensive lineman, I play mostly now. But yeah, that's me. I'm from Atlanta though.
Hey, okay, so you are from Atlanta. Did you play at a young age? Have you played ball all your life?
Oh yeah, I played since I could play. I've been doing this forever.
And always up front, always a big man up front, offensive line.
Yeah, always.
All right, and right now is this your senior year in high school?
Yeah, this is my senior year.
These are your senior year highlights, right? So, who currently would you say is recruiting you? Where are you looking to go to school?
Shoot, right now I got pretty much all of the SEC, all of them. So, right now, the main schools I'm paying attention to is Auburn, Florida State, South Carolina, Georgia, Bama. Them the main ones that's on my top list right now.
Have you taken any official visits?
Nah, I'm going on my first one to South Carolina next week.
You going to South Carolina?
November 22nd.
I'm sure that will be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. This is awesome. I love when I get to have Trench Mob guests who are probably going to be playing in the NFL in a few years, and guys that are going to big time programs. So I get to brag about that to all my friends that I get to have people like you on. So I really appreciate you coming on. When did you start getting offers, would you say? Were you getting offers early on? Did you get offers later? When would you say you kind of hit your stride?
I started getting my offers really my junior year of high school. That summer, going into the senior year, that's when I started picking up all my offers.
And you said most of the SEC schools, you're visiting South Carolina. You mentioned Alabama. I believe you mentioned Georgia. Did you say you didn't say Harvard? Did you?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I didn't hear Harvard. Okay. So obviously you're laughing, Coach Jordan. I thought I heard Harvard. God damn it! I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. It's three dudes up here. No one in their mind thought about Harvard in this situation.
I know.
Not one.
For some reason, I thought one of the schools I heard was Harvard. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Harvard's a great college. No. Everyone go to Harvard. So obviously you want to play in the SEC. Obviously it's a new era of recruiting, and it's so much different now with the money that's involved, NIL deals. Have you been able to secure some representation to help negotiate for you?
Yeah, I just signed with my agency yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
Who'd you sign with? We'll give them a prop. Maybe they'll become a sponsor. Who do we sign?
Prolific Sports.
Prolific Sports. Where are they out of?
They out of DC and Utah.
And what was the reason that you signed with them?
Just because they're great people they have represented, and they do represent in the things they do for their clients, and then the great things I've heard from everyone who they used and everyone who works for them. So that's why and it was a great family environment, and like just to talk to my people, and I just knew that's like who I wanted to rock with.
Well, congratulations on making that decision. And that's breaking news. We get to break here. You signed with an agency. That's good. That's good for your development. Julius, great to see you as well.
Yeah, I'm back, man. I apologize, guys.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. Who is GPJ? Just so I know.
That's probably my mama.
Oh. Would she like to speak? She's welcome to speak.
What's up, mama? Take that screen over. Let us see you, mama.
Hey, this mama. Well, I wasn't quite ready to have the screen on, but I'm here. I'm listening.
Listen, you are with some of the ugliest people in the world. You don't have to worry. If you don't want to turn your screen on, you don't have to.
I can't let you all see me though.
Being a mother of such a talented young man, how would you say the recruiting process has been for you?
Well, what I will say, I have to give props to Julius.
Yes.
Honestly, coming out of high school, that, like he said, that junior year, he only had one offer. Coming out junior year, had one offer. He told me one day he was going to work out with somebody named Julius. And I said, how much is it going to cost? He said, nothing. So I guess it was just an intro, but intro day or whatever. And then he told me, Mama, I'm going to Texas with Trench Mob. I said, let's go. Loaded up and we went. Then we end up going to Cali. It's just after meeting Julius, it just took off. I have to be honest. It took off. Julius put him in front of a lot of people. And it just took off from there. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And that's why we do the show and we put over the Trench Mob as much as we can, because it changes lives. It's a great organization. It's going to come out being the best organization for linemen in the country. And that makes a world of difference. And I absolutely believe that having the opportunity that Julius and his team, they all have connections to different colleges. They will go to war to make sure that you get a scholarship, that you end up with a home. And that's why I think they're so special. And,
absolutely. I agree.
There isn't anyone like Julius. He truly cares about his players as people. And the one thing I love about the Trench Mob is they believe in mentorship, developing character, having respect, being polite, all that comes first before being a player. And that's the right way to do things. And I think that's why the kids you're getting from the Trench Mob are incredible people, and they're even better football players. But so just I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit as the Trench Mob mom here for Big Dave. If you had your druthers, where would you like Big Dave to go to school?
I'm not doing it. All I will
But
say,
you do have a place. You do have a place.
I have a place.
You
All
have a
I
place
will
in
say
mind.
though, I
I'll
would like.
take it.
I'm not gonna say the place. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing.
Okay. I'll take it as long as you have one. As long as I
Yes,
know you
I
got one.
do. So we'll see what he says, but I'll just say I like him close to home. So
Have you been? I mean, recruiting now is so crazy, and it's the Wild West with a lot of things. How would you say it's been with the college coaches, with your involvement dealing with them? Has everything been smooth? Has everything been great with them? Have there been any issues with them?
it's been pretty cool. Like the first school,
Yep.
his first school, of course, I think because he was so young, they communicated constantly. If it was anything, they always called me, they text me. If it was good, whatever, they call and text. We had that in maybe two places. Only one school I didn't have as much communication.
Correct.
But and the one he's currently at, even professors walking up to me, talking to me at the
Wow.
games,
Oh my
talking
God.
about how, they love him in class or things like that. So it's been really, yeah, they communicate well with mom, I will say. And grandma too sometimes. Some of the schools they communicated a lot with grandma. So
Well, they
it's been a good
know that's the
experience.
key. They know that's the key. If they can win mom over, they got a chance to win the kid
Yeah.
over, right?
And a lot of the transferring for me was kind of, nerve-wracking because I don't know the
Yeah,
system.
I can
But
imagine.
every time I had questions or whatever, I felt better. I felt
Yeah.
better after talking with them. So it's been great. Kind of nerve-wracking, and I'm hoping he picks right, but
I'm hoping he picks right. He's
I
gonna
hope this last
pick
one is
right.
yeah, I hope so.
You raised him right, so he's gonna pick right. So, what message would you send to any parent out there who's watching? Any parent who is thinking about having their kid join the Trench Mob? What words of wisdom or advice would you give them?
I was about to say, find Julius, put your kid in front of Julius, put him in his hands. But just be open-minded and trust the process, trust the people who have done it. And that's what I had to do. I had to just trust Julius and his team, even when it was I remember being in Texas and David said, I need some film. I need the guy was gonna take footage or whoever it is. I'm not sure his name, but he was definitely working closely with Julius. And David said, I need the film. I said, how much is it? I basically, whatever it was, it's just like, how much is it? Okay, you can go. Okay, we can do it. So I just trust the people who know the
And you made it
process.
work.
I trust whoever knows the process.
And it's great because it's obviously going to pay off for you. You made the right decision by putting your trust in Julius and his staff, and they sent you in the right direction. And I'm so happy for you and your family and having the opportunities that you're going to have. And I'm excited because I'm going to get to watch Big Dave play somewhere big on Saturdays.
All right.
I have a strong inkling I may be watching him on Sundays as well. So
We'll take that.
Definitely.
all right, we're gonna take a look at your film.
So, Steve, if I
right
can
now.
say something right quick, Steve, I know I came on late, man. And
It's your show, Julius. You can say whatever you want.
I just want to come in, man. I just want to say, first of all, I just want to thank Miss Jones. I don't know if I ever have, because I remember way back when I first talked to her, and she didn't know me from anywhere. You know what I mean? And I told her I was going to take her baby, even though he's 6'6", 300 pounds, and he's still her baby, right? And I was going to take him across the country and to compete and do all these things. And, she had some questions like any parent, but at the end of the day, man, she entrusted her son in my hands and trusted me to bring him back home. So with Dave, man, when he first came to me, he came to me as a defensive lineman.
Right.
So our first 5 sessions, we trained him to play defense. He was playing defensive end. And I told him, hey, man, you're going to probably be a 3 technique, but, you play end right now. Let's get you right, playing D-line. So we got him ready to go to Texas as a D-lineman. He wasn't even supposed to go as an offensive lineman. He was supposed to go out there and play D-line. And then I got a call last minute from Big Chris with GSA. He was like, hey, man, by the way, we're not accepting no seniors to come. So at the time, that was our first year doing 5v5. That was only our second ever trip, right? So
Really?
I had 2 senior tackles. So it was a big blow to us, and we almost weren't even going to go because our tackles we had at the time, Big Deshaun and Big Our Money, they were studs, and they were going to be a big loss. So Dave was like, don't worry about it, coach. I can play tackle too. And at first I didn't really believe him. I'm like, man, you don't play tackle. You know what I mean? But then, lo and behold, man, he goes out there. And I can remember, man, when it first got going, and so man, within the first couple minutes of the tournament, we were like, oh my God, like this, we got something. You know what I mean? And man, there were guys out there that were committed to USC, that were committed to Oregon. They were committed. Dominic Williams was out there, who's at Oklahoma now, and all these big time kids. And David was pretty much unknown. And I explained to him, like, look, man, this is an opportunity to come out here and get yourself known. And I had already, me and David were close, man, because me and David are from around the same area. Right. You mentioned the Decatur area. So we had that in common, man. And, he was urban. I'll be honest. He was an urban guy. And look, man, bring your ass out here, focus up, man, and use everything that we went through growing up, and inflict pain on these guys. You know what I mean? And he did that, man. When I tell you, my phone, till this day, it's 2005. I think that was 2020. It's 2025 now. My phone has never rung the amount of times that it rung for David Connor. Like, he was literally taking guys that were committed to Oregon and they were running from them. Guys that were committed to USC, guys that were committed to, Arizona, big time guys. Some of those guys at that tournament are now playing in the NFL. And I promise you, he was the biggest, baddest thing at that tournament. No question. And a month later, he had 40 offers, and he committed to Florida. So, they're just a testament to him just being ready, man. And his mom, Miss Jones, just trusting in us, with some strange man, who told you he's from Decatur and, he's going to take your son across the world. I don't know if David, is David that he is today, if it wasn't with her making that decision, and trusting in us and getting him in front of the right people so he can shine.
So he had never played offense really before this.
Well, I had never seen him play offense because he was only training with me as a defensive lineman.
Defensive line, okay.
And, because that was my specialty, So I didn't even look at him as I was happy to have a big 6'6" long defensive end with long arms,
Absolutely.
And lo and behold, man, he lined up at tackle, man. And man, Dave is arguably the best player that we've ever had on Trench Mob.
Wow, and that's a big statement.
And he's without a question the nastiest player that we've ever had. Like, that's like, I don't care. We haven't had a nastier guy, who just loved violence, like David Connor. David Connor, he wanted to put people through the pavement, and that's how he became who he became.
Coach Jordan, I know it's a little bit earlier. Did you get a chance to work with him?
No, he was with Coach Chris, the first offensive line coach, and Coach Chris did a good job.
Okay.
But I did see some. But I did see some film. I did see what he did to what he brought to the table, and for sure, he was definitely the nastiest person I've ever seen in my life. Like I've never seen a guy just actively just want to take somebody's head and throw it to the ground, no remorse, and then smile in your face while he's doing it. I've never seen that a day in my life. And then just to see what he's done in college, where he is now, to be the dog that he is with that footwork, you see in a few clips that you're gonna see. You see the raw talent, you see where he can be, and then to be where he is now is a blessing.
And the good thing about Dave Cully, man, and I won't talk all night about him, I know we got to see his film, but the thing that I liked about Dave was the edge. Like, so we take 50 guys, Steve,
yes,
across the country to unknown places where they've never been before. They're going against kids they've never seen. They know that most of these kids are ranked high. Like when we go to tournaments, we're going against the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5 kid at their position in their class in the country. So most of these kids are scared shitless. Excuse my French, but
I would be too.
but they are. They're scared as hell. And I see the nervousness on all of these. Me, Coach Eric, Coach Jordan. Part of our job is to make these kids comfortable going into the Lions Den. You know what I'm saying? So, but Dave went into that Lions Den with a smile. And I tell tackles all the time, like when we get brand new tackles, when we got Demola Ajitahan, and Sean Paré had the pleasure to go with Dave and see Dave, and he learned a lot from Dave. So, like, our tackles that come today, offensive lineman, period, we always show them Dave's film because I tell people about one thing about Dave is he was going to try to embarrass your ass on the field. He wanted to be nasty. And if he wanted to fight, he was going to fucking fight. He wanted to fight, too. You know what I mean? So, it was like, he's the epitome. Like, if I'm an offensive line coach, man, he's exactly what I want in my room, playing on my edges, whether he's playing tackle or guard.
That is what I love to hear. That is what I love to hear. And so, Coach Jordan, we have a question. The NCAA apparently is passing a rule 5 for 5. So redshirting, you don't have to. You can play 5 years if you want to play 5 years. Mm-hmm. The junior college, we talked about that. And it was the quarterback from Vanderbilt who was able to get an extra year because he played junior college. Do you know, or do you think that will still come into play if somebody does go to junior college for a year and then wants to transfer on to a Division I program and end up getting that extra year?
No, for sure. I think with what that rule does is it tells the people, like, listen, wherever school you go to, you ain't got a red shirt no more. You come in, whether you play, whether you don't, and you just go to work. But the thing with the junior college route, if you're going to start your career at junior college and then you go P5, that helps you. You can't be a guy that was already in college, that right. You went there and then because you're still losing years. You're still going to lose maybe a year or two, correct, even if you get an appeal. So I think if you're a kid and you're going to JUCO and then you make that transition D1, D2, P5, G5, you're in a good space because you still keep your 5 years. You're still keeping. So you'll be in there till you're like 23, 24, which most kids are doing now. So it'll be around as long as people use it the right way and know what it's for.
Coach Smith, I apologize. I didn't give you a chance. Any words of wisdom from Dave, from watching Dave as well?
Nah, you good. See, they said it all, man. Shit, Big Dave is the bar. He's the bar. Like Juice said, any lineman that come in, we show him his film, and he set the bar of what it is to be a trench mobber, man. And
I love hearing that. That's
we
great.
appreciate him for that, and his hard work is paying off. And what I'm saying, keep doing what you're doing, Dave. Keep being nasty on the field, and keep grinding people into the dirt.
All right, so we're checking out his film right here. These are his senior highlights. Wow, God, he is a big dude. So I see him on Jesus. I see him on defense. I see why he's long and lean. Okay, now he's on. Oh, yep, that's pretty nasty right there. That is pretty nasty.
And shout out, man. I want to also give a shout out, to Coach O, man, because Dave's senior year, his junior year, he got into a bit of an altercation, with one of his coaches, man, and some things didn't work out. So we thought it was best to get him out of here, man, get him in a new space, new environment. So Coach O was very instrumental, in Dave's move. We moved Dave to South Florida, man, just to get him out of Georgia, get him a fresh start. Get him around some new people, and man, and he went down there and really, really took advantage of it, man. I know his mom was, she was on board, was just, getting him out of East Atlanta, man, and letting him go see something new, and he chose to go down to Florida, and and they moved down there, man, and and the rest is history, man. I mean, he was already, blowing up before he got there, but when he got there, and he put it on film in 11 on 11. It was a no-brainer to, almost every school in the country what he was.
Yeah, you sent him down there ready-made, and he obviously made his presence known. Wow. I mean, the athleticism he has, I love his stance. I love the way he bends. He's got his chest up. He's got that stagger Coach Jordan talks about. Good punch, the way he uses his hands, right?
And one thing I want to say about him, too, Steve, is like when Dave first got on the circuit playing tackle, he was not as polished as you see, on his film. He was just nasty as hell. So he began to work and grind, to get more polished,
Jeez.
And I'm telling you, man,
if
Nasty was a person.
This is absolutely vicious. He's doing some great things out there.
Man, this old as hell.
He's got that dog in him, like you say.
One thing I love about this man, my dog is versatile. My dog went to left and went to right, doing some good things. I love him. I love him.
Yep. And that's huge. And that's what we talked about, especially on the film. The more you can do, the more you can show yourself doing, the better.
Yeah.
Great job right there. Great vision, seeing who. Jesus Christ.
Just a bully, man. He's a bully. Got kicked out of preschool, man. Played too rough.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of football. You should be. You kick the crap out of people and not go to jail.
He is not safe to have your kids around.
Good vision right there. Good punch. Oh my God, Jesus! Just toss the guy to the ground with one punch. Good set. Good vice grips. No one's coming near him. That pass blocking is great, and he's showing the run blocking, and Coach Jordan talked about that, the importance of having a good combination of it on your film to show you can do it all, and he is driving people downfield.
Good job right there on the gap hinge. He did a good job right there.
And the versatility, I mean, God, tracking the linebacker there, burying him, great job.
I mean, one thing about David, man, hey, he athletic as hell. Like he getting there. He makes some stuff happen. Like, I ain't seen a bad play yet. You know what I'm saying? Like David doing some stuff now.
No, he is something special.
Oh yeah.
He is something special. So that's great that he is gonna have a chance. How many years of eligibility is he gonna end up with after this year?
You still have what you got, 2 left, Dave?
I think he's gonna have 2, right?
Yeah, I got 2 left.
Beautiful.
I tell you, I had a really good conversation about you earlier with somebody, but they really help you come. They really hopes you come to their school. I tell you that.
Oh, I can see why. My God, I can see why. I mean, anyone would want an offensive lineman like this, with the versatility, with that kind of athleticism, and with that kind of nastiness. Oh my God, just pancaking dudes left and right. That is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Great job on the goal line, and he's doing it out of a 2-point stance, which is so hard. Not always easy to run block, and he's coming off the ball good and low with a strong punch. Keeping his footwork is incredible. Jesus.
And Steve, one thing about most offensive linemen that I've came around, we've been against some violent. We've had violent guys. We've had lots of violent guys, right? But most of these guys are violent because they have to be, and it's really out of necessity.
Right.
Like, Dave is violent because he wants to be.
Dave don't get
I can see it.
Right. He's like, he's not satisfied if you're not on the ground. You know what I mean? And it's just you don't meet many people like that, man. I hope my son grows up to be just like him. Because you can't teach it. You can't teach a guy to want to be violent and to want to inflict pain on people every time they
So is this film Florida? Is this Florida film?
Yeah, that's down to Miami, Florida. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is good competition down there. Jeez.
He's been like that since he was 6. He had his own when he was in Little League, he had his own coach so that when the play was over, they could grab him and stop him because he wanted to run through it when he was little, but he was on defense then, like you were saying. But they had to stop him when the play was over.
To pull him off when the play was over. That's great.
Now I ask him all the time, I say, do they know you can go both ways? But I think he likes offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is athletic enough. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, but to have that kind of athleticism, oh my God, he threw the guy with one arm. To have that kind of athleticism as an offensive tackle is rare, and that's how you truly stand out, because offensive linemen don't have the kind of athleticism that Dave does for sure. And then you put in the toughness and the nastiness, and it is the perfect combination.
And I'll tell you right now, Steve, most defensive linemen, they play with an edge. Like with me, as a defensive lineman, if you rough me up, like I'm coming right back at you, or like I don't want to get too vulgar on here, but I slap people. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
Most of these guys, they get twisted and thrown and slammed, and it's like they're just happy they're okay. Like they don't even want to fight back. They're trying to get the hell out of the way.
I'd watch this play again. This play is just unbelievable.
It's like they ain't even thinking about getting no get back. They just like, hey, man, I'm just up against
This play just shows me everything right here. Boom, throws him, gone. Throws him out of the bar. Wow, that is impressive film, David. I am blown away.
Did you get? I emailed you, man. I don't know if you got it, but I tried to email you the trench mob film. That's what took me so long to get on here.
Oh, you did email it. Okay, yeah. Let me double check.
We can pull that up, man. I would love to get the world to see that. I know we've been having a bunch of viewers on here, man, and I think that'll be a treat for 30,000 people, 25,000, however many viewers we get this week, man.
Oh, yeah, we've been getting a world of viewers. So absolutely, yes, I do have the movie, which is perfect. So I should be able to put that on.
And the thing that I want people to realize about this film is he was playing tackle because we needed him to. Like, yeah. It's not like, most of these kids are like, hey, man, I'm a defensive end. I'm a D tackle. I'm a guard. I'm a tackle. I'm a center. Dave didn't give a damn. He just wanted to be out there. Coach, I'll do whatever you need me to do. If you need me, I wanted to come out there and play defensive end, play D tackle. But if you need me to line up at tackle, I'll do it, and I'll destroy people.
All right, this is the film that you sent me. So let me get him back.
He wasn't polished, man. He needed a lot of technique work, but
No, you can tell he was raw.
Yeah, the one thing you can't coach is the nastiness, man. Like, he was raw, and like you said, he wasn't even really considered a deep offensive lineman at the time. He was a defensive lineman. He just jumped out there, man, and this is what he did.
Oh my God, Jesus!
It gets worse.
It definitely gets worse.
Good set. Oh my God! Oh my God! I love it. I love it.
This is his first competition.
This is his first.
And a lot of these guys that he's doing this to are ranked. Like these
This
guys.
is his first time.
Yeah, man. These are not just regular guys he's doing. This is guys that committed to USC, committed to Oregon, committed to Arizona, like committed to West Virginia. You're like, these are these type guys that he's doing.
And he's had zero work really at offensive line before.
At the time, yeah, man. At the time.
Jeez. Wow. I love the set. He keeps a good base, good punch. Yep. And he is relentless. And like you talked about, being able to finish like this, that is just so demoralizing. Look at that. Then he steps over him, walks back to the line. I love it.
Watch this.
Oh! Oh!
Somebody watching this shit even today.
Dave,
I wish I could go back to 2021 and relive this moment, man. Listen. Yeah,
man. Dave, if when your career is over, please go to the WWE. You're already doing some nice suplexes, and
then look at him clapping in his face like, yeah, line that shit back up.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. That is some great film. That is some great film. I'm trying to see if there's anything else you want.
Yeah, I sent one from Instagram. I sent it to you, man. I don't know.
Yeah, the Instagram one for some reason does not come up. Yeah, it keeps saying the file's not there.
Yeah, we have to get that zip, man. We have to show it. We might have to show it next week, man.
I apologize. I apologize for that. But yeah, the Instagram was not coming up. But Dave, I have to say, I have seen offensive linemen before, and I have not seen anyone like this. So you are absolutely incredible and dynamic in everything that coach looks for. I understand, obviously, Florida with the situation with losing the coach and finding a new home. I'm glad that you have several opportunities, and you're going to have 2 years of eligibility to go out, dominate, and wreak havoc on whoever you choose to. So best of luck to you. Thank you for coming on. I get to – yes, Coach Jordan?
Before he goes, and David, I understand it could be a crazy topic, but I was in your shoes where I went D1, and I had to take that down and take the JUCO route. A lot of people don't understand what that feeling is. This is a raw show. You can be as honest with us. Obviously, you killing in the JUCO game. The film looks good. Everything looks good. I just want you personally, from your personal experience, because I know how it was for me, to talk to everyone that's watching here what that situation will look like to go from P5 to go to JUCO for whatever reason, to go to JUCO, to get yourself back at that level, to get 2 more years to play at a Georgia, at a Auburn, at a Colorado, wherever. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit to the people about that just for a minute.
Yeah, that's a big decision.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, like the way everybody described how JUCO was gonna be, how everything was gonna go, it wasn't like that. Shoot, I've been straight. Like this was really, like honestly, like over the past since I got to college in 2022, I've been hurt. Like I've been hurt. So like
banged up. Yeah,
I've been hurt when everything started to go good. Like I got hurt at Colorado right the day after I won the starting right guard job. Like So stuff like that. Like this was my first year playing football for real since high school. Like so, like I feel like I seen this as way different than everybody. This the happiest I ever been. Like this the
Oh, that's
happiest
great to hear.
the past 4 years. Like, can I get to get back doing what I love? And like I got to go out and show the world what I already knew. Like I already knew I was one of the best in the nation at every level. I just couldn't show it. And then so like now I was able to show it. They don't rank me top 2 in the country. Like so I really done went out and show everybody what I already knew. So I'm really like this year in JUCO that I had, like I ain't regret none of it. I ain't mad at none of it. It taught me so much, like from like showing me like shoot how you can have it all. Like, I went from being the highest paid offensive lineman at my old school to JUCO, you feel me? But like now I'm right back 2 months. I'm right back to it, getting big bags. Like you feel me? So honestly, like it's just been a great process, and it taught me a lot. And I feel like this year really just shape what I'm about to do the next 2 years, 1 or 2 years, like, cause I know I'm gonna be the best in the country next year. Like it ain't no doubt. I don't think nobody better than me. None of that. Like so, I'm gonna go out there and dominate. And like JUCO is just like out being here, like coming from the top and then coming here. Like I say, like the biggest thing was mindset. Like y'all probably, I ain't never talked to nobody about my JUCO, none of that. Like just because I've been on some straight, like go get everything I lost back, you know?
Just focus.
Like,
Sure. You tunnel vision. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so like, but my experience like was amazing for real. Like only thing it was, you know, the living situation. I went from the nice cribs in the mountains.
I'm sure, right.
So, but other than that, like it's good. Like the year was smooth, the year was great. I got to go out here and dominate. I got to go out here and like really reinvent myself for like the college world, you know. Like and so, like I'm getting all this attention. Yeah.
So to that point, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, a lot of kids go through different things, a lot of different situations. Has your being one of those top players and having like everything pretty much in the palm of your hand and where you're controlling your future and stuff like that, has what you've been going through and has been away from the game changed your appreciation for the game and your new opportunities that you got coming up? Has that made you work harder? Has it made you like, yeah, I'm gonna go, I know what it's like now to be away from the game and taking away any time? Has that made you, like you just said it, like reinventing yourself, but how has that reshaped and refocused your outlook on the game, and what has that done for you?
Really, it came from like,
wow.
Really, the main thing was like, okay, being at them spots I know I wasn't doing everything right. I know like I wasn't putting in all the extra film. Like sometimes knowing the playbook held me back. And like, so now it just came to things like I just did everything intentional. Like I know what not to do and what to do. Like, and I'm grateful for it now. You feel me? Like just cause like having it all taken away from me and then like I can literally see it right now. Like it's finna be right back. So like it really was, I'd say I got hungry once I had to come back down. I feel like that hunger I may not have had when I was up there, coming back down, like showed me like, shoot, I don't want to be here. Like I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what I can do. I know what I'm supposed to do. So like everything, I know what not to do, and I know what keeps you off the field. And I know you got to put in that extra work so coach can see it. You got to put in that extra film so coach can see it. Like they got to see that you're doing the extra, you feel me? And that extra that I wasn't doing maybe at Florida, at Colorado, I know wherever I'm at in December, it's going to be that times 10. It's going to be way more effort, way more work, way more. Cause like I feel like I ain't never like reached no depressed point like through this process. Like this process was literally like this the hand you was dealt. Now make it better. You feel me? Now,
it's a great attitude to have.
Yeah, like that. This just make it better. Like reshape what I did. And so like literally like my teammates telling me my teammates talking to me like, why you always so happy? Like you in JUCO now? I'm like, shoot, like I get to play football again. Like I ain't got to do this in high school. Like I ain't stepped between the lines for real since 2021. Like so, this year it just showed me like how grateful I am, and like it showed me like don't take nothing for granted because it all can be gone.
It can.
Yeah.
It can.
And one thing I want to ask Steve right quick before he go, man, is I just want to shout out my good buddy, a guy that I trained when he was in high school, a guy that I would work with when he was in college, Willis George. So Willis George is from Atlanta. And he went to Miami, and then he ended up going to Mizzou, and he was working with us last year, and now he's the D-line coach down at Andrews where David is. So I've been calling. I mean, and Dave know this, man. I may not call Dave every week and talk to him personally, but I'm always calling, checking up on him. When he was in Florida, I got coaches that's at Florida, and I'm calling, checking up on him. At Colorado, I got coaches I'm calling, checking up on him. You know, he went to Texas. You know, I'm checking up on him. So the thing that really told me that warmed my heart the most is he said, bro, that kid loves to work. He's a leader. You know what I mean? He's an example to the rest of the kids of what to be. You know, when you call, I get coaches tell me the real when I call. Me, Coach Jordan, Coach Ed, we have relationships with coaches. So if somebody's messing up or being a knucklehead or being out here drinking or smoking a bunch of weed and, you know, doing a bunch of stupid stuff, we're going to know. And they had nothing to say about him. They like, look, man, you know, this kid was a pleasure to be around. He crazy as hell. You know what I mean? And I know that. You know what I mean? But as far as him being a great teammate and being a leader on the field, man, you know, they had nothing but Willis had nothing but great things to say about him, man. And I don't really care about much more than that. Like I would love to see Dave, you know, go play on Sundays and, you know, and go play big time football in the SEC or ACC or Big Ten. But the thing I'm most proud of a young man coming out of our program is to hear him talk now. He sounds a lot different than Dave in 2021. You know what I mean? Like he's grown so much. You know, he's a grown man now. You know, he has understanding that, you know, things can be taken, and now he's going to go be even more successful because he understands that it takes more than talent. You know, it takes hard work. It takes persistence. You know, it takes being a model citizen.
Hey, and Juice, and Dave, keep, like he said, man, we appreciate you because you like the prototypical story. You know, everybody wants that high road, high glory road, the D1, all that. But for us and the guys we build, the character of guys that we build, your story is great because so many times guys get knocked down from that spot of not being able to go D1 and do all that. But you are the perfect example of being that guy, having to take a different road because everybody had and that's another thing. Everybody has a different timeline and a different story. So had you took that other route, you may not be the Dave you are today because you probably would have been lackadaisical and, you know what I'm saying, not putting in all the work and doing the stuff that you was doing. But now that's what life does, and that's what the Almighty does. He gives us our own paths to help us build our own self. So it was meant for you to go back to JUCO so you can reinvent yourself, like you said, so you can reapply and redirect your focus and do all that stuff. Because had that all of these things not transpired, you're not the David, like you said, who you would be now. So it takes our own experiences for us to go through to grow and be the people we are, and for us to become the great people we need to become. So, bro, keep doing what you're doing. Keep being a great example for all the youngsters out here in the mob, man, who watching you, who know who you are. We talk about you, Coach. You talk about you all the goddamn time. You are a mascot, you know what I mean? So keep doing what you're doing, bro. We're proud of you. We love you, man. And
Appreciate that.
shit, keep being great, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, Dave. Really, congratulations. Thank you for coming on the show. Life always throws you curveballs and sliders, and sometimes it'll hit you right in the head. and knock you down, but being able to get up and overcome adversity after adversity, that shows your true character, that shows your heart, and the fact that you never gave up on yourself, the fact that you kept that confidence about yourself and that swagger, and you knew that you were best. You knew that you just needed that opportunity. You went out, you got it. And I'm thrilled for you. I'm thrilled for your future. And I think that your experience with the trench mob, you had the right group supporting you and pointing you in the right direction. And believe me, the best is yet to come.
Appreciate that.
Everything's going to pay off for you. So thank you for coming on. I look forward to hearing where you're going. To your mother, God bless you for everything you've done for your son. You put your son first. You've done everything asked. And again, like I said, the best is yet to come. You guys have worked hard, and I promise you it is going to pay off.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Appreciate your mama.
Thank you. Appreciate
Dave.
you all.
Hey, Dave, tell Coach Garrett I say what's up.
I bet.
Bet.
Hey man, that boy went from being zone 6 Dave to David Connor.
Hey, we love David Connor.
Yeah, you know, man. I do it.
For sure.
Proud of you, brother. Proud of you, man. Love you, man. Like Ant said, man. You know, but listen, man, you know, we rooting for you, boy, all the way.
Appreciate that. Love.
Right. Yeah, you guys take care. Just for the record, Harvard's not one of the choices, right? I got that one wrong.
That wasn't mine.
You guys have a great night. I hope you have a wonderful visit to South Carolina. And, when you make your decision, let us know because we'll announce it on here for sure.
For sure.
All right. You guys take care. Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a good.
So,
all right, later.
Yeah, man, that's my guy right there, man. My guy right
Yeah,
warm my heart while they listen. Hey, listen, brother, but talking about maturity.
I don't know a story. Tell me a little bit about a story. What happened?
So, I mean, so Dave, he's just, he's from East Atlanta, man, where I'm from. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just
you
urban
did say
background,
that, yes.
So, he was always a great kid. You know what I mean? Always a great kid. But, he just needed to grow and mature,
Yeah.
Now, like, even listening to him talk now, he's such a different person. And that's what Trench Mob is.
I can see that from him. Yes.
These kids coming in raw and without understanding. Obviously his mom is great. She's always been in his corner. We've always communicated. She always, we talk even sometimes on Instagram. She likes pictures and stories, and we stay connected, man. So, but he's just a great young man, man. A great man, and like Ant said, I'm always talking about him. Like to this day, like we haven't had anyone like him since him. We've had lots of great players, but just the guy that you can just put out there, man, who literally.
If we get about 5 David Connors.
Listen, man.
Well,
we be in there. Boy, we be in there.
That just shows, though. I mean, that shows what the Trench Mob will do for you. It's not just about the time you spend with them in high school. They're going to be with you throughout your journey in college, through everything. They're going to check up on you. They're going to make sure that you're doing the right things. You mentioned taking a trip up to New Jersey to help a young man. Whatever is needed, you guys are going to do it. And I think that's what separates you as an organization. And that's what makes you guys the best, because
that's why the shit's so fucking important, because it ain't just we're not a regular organization. We're
no, you're not.
We really family oriented, so we really hold each other accountable as brothers, as husbands, as father, as men, as teammates, as business partners. We just hold each other accountable all the way around the board, man. So it's good. It's great, man, to see our guys come around and do a 360 like that. He still got some. We still got some work to do with D, man, but he done came a long way, man.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that.
Like you said, that's what it's for, man. It's for us to grow with them and watch them grow and just help them through that process, man. Because if we could have had guys like us going through the process, I'm pretty sure we would have made some all wiser decisions going through our process. So, you know.
They're all very true. Coach Jordan, we have a question from somebody out. It looks like it is Scott from Wisconsin. Wants to know, he is unfamiliar with 5v5. He has a lineman that apparently is talented. He does not know of any 5v5 groups in that area. What would you suggest as far as getting involved in 5v5? Now, I would say call the Trench Mob. I would say do their virtual program, talk with Julius, get down to Georgia when you can. If you want to work with the best, they're the best. Now, there's a coalition. There's other groups out there, but why waste your time when you know you can go to a place that's going to stay with you, like we just talked about? It's not just the 2 or 3 years that you may be there for high school. It's going to be through college, and it's going to be for life. You're a Trench Mob member for life. But that's his question is 5v5. He's not familiar with it in Wisconsin. He thinks it's something that would benefit his son. What advice would you give to them?
No, for sure. I mean, I think you just hit it on the head. You get on the phone with Julius, and then you go to work, and then we go from there. That's the realest answer. But no, for sure. I think it's in Wisconsin. I think there's a couple teams. I think there's a team in Ohio. I think there's a team in Pennsylvania.
There's Ohio.
Whatever. But if he wants to come, with the best and everything, reach out to myself on Instagram or Twitter. Reach out to Coach Julius, Coach Ant. Get all the information you can. Find a good team that's just as good as Trench Mob or whatever, they're in Trench Mob, and then just go to work. But just keep working, keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing before you get with these 5v5s, because you don't want to be that guy that thinks it's all good, and then you get out there and you lose 5 in a row because you haven't been trained. So as long as you're training and everything like that, then you good. But we would love to have them. We would love to have a Wisconsin guy on our team. Reach out to us, find us, and come on, send some film first.
We got the Minnesota guys. Might as well go to Wisconsin.
And I want to say, can I speak on that, Steve?
Absolutely.
And so Wisconsin is right next door to Minnesota, right? There's a great group.
That's what I was going to say.
Yep. Who we just partnered with. They're called Line of Scrimmage.
Okay.
One of me and Anthony's former teammates, a guy named Koeppel. He's in that group called Line of Scrimmage, and I'm not supposed to spill the beans, but I'll spill them. We're going to partner with them and create
that's great.
Minnesota. So we're going to have lots of Minnesota guys, and I'm already talking to a couple other guys from Wisconsin, even South Dakota, North Dakota.
Oh, beautiful.
So Trench Mob is going to be in the Midwest.
You're going to expand, absolutely.
We're going to have an event there in May. So like Coach Jordan said, man, definitely get in touch with us. We got 2 All-Star games down here in Georgia that we're partnered with. Coach Jordan is, one of the head guys for the Peach State, Gridiron Classic. I'm one of the head guys for the ACC Southern Exposure game. So get in touch with us, man. Reach out. We'll get you in our group. And the last thing I want to say, even if it's not our organization, find an organization that cares about you as a player and a young man. Because you got lots of organizations out here that they just want you because you're a good player and you can help them win, and then they'll just bring you in and they'll even, pay for you to come in, right? But, they don't care about you when you leave. So find a group, that is based upon mentorship, and helping you through the process, instead of just wanting to take advantage of you for being a good player. I will say that.
You have another question from Devon, who watched the show last week, and he's mildly concerned, I believe, with his with the trainer they have for the linemen. You talked about how trainers will ghost people. They only want to work with the best, and if you're not the best, they may not give you as much time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, I guess, in a situation where, his kid's a sophomore. He feels that the trainer is not giving him his best effort or work. He's there, for the hour. They pay the full boat, and the trainer, he's on his phone. He's doing other things. He's not necessarily helping the kid, and he's, questioning whether he should look for somebody else. And he's asking, what's the best way to find a trainer that you can trust, that's going to invest in you regardless of if you're a Division III player or Division I player?
Can I get this one, fellas?
Go ahead.
Stage, of course you can.
Find a new damn trainer.
Yeah.
All right. There's no, it's really, other than word of mouth, which obviously, spreads faster than anything. If it's not by word of mouth, it's got to be by trial and error, right? You go,
That's true. Yeah.
You go,
you do a session.
You do a session, and see how the coaches is interacting. If a trainer, it's only 1 hour. If a trainer is not fully activated and active in that workout for 1 hour, you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
You're wasting your money, and you should take it somewhere else. If you can't find a good trainer, what's going to have to happen is on YouTube, right? The great YouTube, you're going to have to find, there's all kind of professional guys out here now who give demonstration videos like ourselves, and you take those drills, and like a guy like myself we didn't have train. I know all three of us on the line didn't have trainers, so I was out in my backyard by myself putting in those hours, of training and getting better. And then there's a self-assessment of, how you're doing. If you've been losing a whole bunch of races or battles or doing whatever you're doing and you start winning, then obviously something is working. So you stay along that path and you just keep working until you find another good suitable trainer. But don't leave it all on the trainer. Just that you can go out there and put in numerous amounts of minutes, hours of individual work.
Absolutely.
And just get better.
Julius, Coach Jordan, I mean, are there any questions? Are there anything that he could ask, when he's looking at other trainers to help as far as the evaluation process before he, obviously signs on with someone?
Yeah, so I'll jump in right quick, and Color, this is going to be bulletin board material, so to get ready to make it real out of this. But when you go to your trainer's page, parents, listen good, open your ears. When you go to Instagram or Twitter and you look for a trainer, they're going to tell you who they are right away. When you go to our Instagram, you'll see posts like, I made a post the other day. We work with D1, D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, prep school. We don't care where you land. We just want to help young men.
Be the best they can be. Yep.
The average trainer in 2025, when you look up and down their page and you only see them posting 5 stars, 4 stars, NFL players, that is who they are. They do not care about your kid. Okay, they only care about making themselves look good so they can attract more kids. And a lot of trainers are training kids that are not as ranked, but they'll never highlight them. They'll never put them out there. They'll never want people
They won't
to see.
feature them. No.
So You know, you guys got to get with somebody genuine, man. Somebody that really enjoys helping kids, because the average guy out here only wants to help himself grow as a trainer. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I mean, I don't look at training as a business. You know, all of us here right now are here because we like youth development. You know, I'm more of a youth developer than I will ever be a trainer. You know what I mean? I don't really care to work with a bunch of elite guys because I don't like the attitudes that they come with, you know.
Correct.
So, you know, just do your research, and you don't have to look far, man. If you scroll, if your trainer has 50 posts, right, and you look at all 50 of those posts, and you don't see anybody on his post that isn't ranked a 4-star or 5-star or an NFL player, if you're not that, you should look for somebody else to help you, because you're going to need the real attention. And if you're not that NFL guy or 5-star or 4-star guy headed to Big Ten or SEC or ACC, you're going to get treated that way. So they may train you a couple times and out of convenience. And as soon as they get other guys that are more interested in them, they're going to throw you away. Man, you won't believe how many phone calls I get.
No, you told me, and that's why he asked.
Hey, man, this trainer was training me, but he stopped answering the phone. You know, well, he told me he could no longer work with me because he only works with ranked guys now, and he can't be seen training me because I'm not ranked. Like, who would tell a kid that? But it happens.
Yeah. That's sad. That's ridiculous. Because as a trainer, you want to help them be the best they can be, whether they go Division III, Division II, Division I. If you get them to play college football, that's an accomplishment, whatever level it's at. College football.
People believe you pollute their page if you're not a top guy. I mean, that's the term.
Yes.
You know, and I don't want you to pollute my page, because if somebody sees me working with a guy that's a 2-star, they're going to believe that's what I produce. And Trench Mob will give a damn what you believe, because we're not doing it for you. You know, we're doing it for these kids. You know what I mean? And we want to help them.
All right. We have
well said.
Mr. It is well said. And it's true, because there is a proliferation now of trainers who want to go out there. And you're absolutely right. They're going to focus and advertise on those 4-star kids and, you know, the kids they send to the big time programs. And that is going to get them kids who may not be as talented, because they want to work with the best. And if they don't get to that level, they don't get to that level. But you still work with them and get them to be the best they can be. If they play college football, they play college football wherever. That is still an incredible accomplishment in its own, whether it's Division III or Division II, JUCO, whatever. College football is very, very challenging, no matter what level. So I truly agree. And this is Kaden Bramlage. He is from Oklahoma. Wow. I love Oklahoma. Shawnee High School, Oklahoma. He's 2026 right guard. Get to see
Plays
him.
a little tackle. He's like 6'5", 285. Committed to Lamar, which is D1AA, I think, in Texas.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Good kid.
He committed already. Okay.
Committed already. He's a 2026. You're going to see a lot of pulling. My God.
Wow.
You're going to see a lot of pulling. He's very athletic, mauler type dude. You know, he's very good in pass pro, but you see the mauler, you see the run blocking type deal.
Jeez. Yeah, no, he definitely is. Oh my God, great vision.
Great. Just a dude, man. Just a good dude.
I can absolutely see it. Wow. Very, very, very athletic. Very good with his hands. Jesus.
Very versatile. Very versatile. You see the guard. You see the tackle rep a little bit. You see the double team blocks, knocking people off.
Wow.
Doing some good things.
Yeah, he remind me like he kind of looked like the twins, Jordan.
Yeah, he do. I was gonna say that. I was thinking that earlier when I saw the film. He just looked just like him. Wants to get that pancake, got to get the takedown.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know he's committed, obviously, Coach Jordan, but I mean he does. Okay, no, he is 26. Okay,
He's
I got
26. I definitely think he's a D1, G5 type of guy.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
You know, you don't really see the pass pro stuff right now, but you see all the run blocking. You can tell he's a mauler. You can tell he's a guy that wants to. That he's just asshole-ish. You know what I mean? So
How
I think
he is an asshole. Yes,
I think if he had more pass pro stuff in the film, he would probably get more because they want to see the athletic ability. But to see
That's
him
what I was
pull
gonna say. Yep.
and knock stuff down, like coaches are starting to go get those guys more now. So I love it. But you see the outside zone right here where he's
That
ready
was
to
a great
run.
pass,
how big is he, Coach Jordan?
6'5", 285.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6'5", 285.
I mean, he looks it.
Oh yeah.
Man, he need to get down here and play these All-Star games, man, and get some more looks. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I definitely think he's a G5 guy or higher.
Oh yeah.
He's 6'5" and playing like that, man.
Playing like this, like he's playing. And Oklahoma got good football. It ain't like it's no slouches in Oklahoma. Like Oklahoma got some good football.
And I bet you he does not have the best people helping him with recruiting, which also makes a big difference.
Makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
When you got a guy like this on your team, that's just a mauler, that's a road grader, you got to push them first.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect this kid to be at a.
Oh man, most 6'5" guards ain't playing like that.
No. He's athletic. He's physical. I mean, I definitely think he's a guard. I think he could absolutely play tackle in a pinch and be fine.
He's definitely, and you see the center reps. You got some center reps in there, a little Frank Ragnow action. I like it. I love the versatility.
Yeah, no, that's huge.
Center at 6'5" too, man. That's
good.
A lot.
Snatch.
Anybody that's got this much technique and can move the way he's moving at 6'5" is a blessing.
Jesus, good vision right there. Have you been in communication with him? Have you messaged him?
We have talked a couple times. I put him on a little watch list here and there, tried to get his face out there, try to give him some more love, more exposure. I think Lamar's getting a good dude, but I think if he gets
he absolutely. But
maybe he gets a Jacksonville State, maybe a Tulane come in late,
Georgia State, something like that.
I think he'll be perfect there. But hey, if you got to go to Lamar and turn up real quick and then go to the next school, you do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Wow. Well, wherever he goes, they're getting a killer. Like they're getting somebody.
I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Very impressed with how he moves. Very impressed with his hands. Very impressed with his pad level, like the way he runs on his reach block.
Yep.
Very, very good.
We can play.
There's a little pass pro.
I would wish he put the pass pro stuff before.
Yeah.
That way they can see it. It's a good thing to come in with a pool, with two pulls, show your athletic ability. Then you come back with the pass, show a little bit of the runs. I like how the film is set up. You just want coaches to see the athletic ability first. You got to see him in the pass, whether you're a guard or a tackle. And I 100% agree that he's a guard. He's definitely a guard next level.
Yes. Yeah. He is a mauler, and he definitely would benefit from getting down to your all-star game. And he's playing against good football in Oklahoma, but to get down to Georgia and play in that all-star game where you're really going to get showcased in front of college coaches, anything can happen.
Man, guys. And I had a guy yesterday call me. Shout out to my guy Odell Willis, man. We got to have him on the show. But Odell, he's a Hall of Fame guy from the CFL. He had 100 sacks in the CFL. He reached out to me yesterday, and he was asking me about Coach Lamar Daniels, who was actually the CEO of Recruit, GA. And when I told him about Coach Lamar and Coach Lamar's All-Star game, is Coach Lamar, most All-Star games are looking for top talent. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But not only is Coach Lamar looking for top talent, he's looking for top talent that is underrated.
Right.
So like we had a guy in the game last year, Jalen. He got a Delaware State offer at the end of December. Like that's unheard of. You know what I mean?
Yes.
playing in the game, and now you get a D1 offer, in late December, to go play for the Sean Jackson. You know what I mean? So, I told Odell, man, like his game is perfect because the other game, Southern Exposure, I know Glenn, the CEO of that game, he's looking for more ranked guys, your 4-stars, your guys with the big time offers. But Coach Daniels, his game is more so the underdogs, the guys that I identify or he identifies, we identify as underdogs that need more looks. So now you get down here and you play and you show that you can play. And now he's excited to go put that film out to all the coaches in his Rolodex. And not only do you get Coach Daniels' Rolodex, you get Coach Jordan's Rolodex. You get the rest of the coaches that coach in that league.
That's a big
Coach Moraes, who's a great guy, who's very known. You get his Rolodex. You get my Rolodex. You get Ant's Rolodex when we post the stuff from from that game. So, so guys, man, I mean, there's still room. And Coach Jordan, y'all still got room, right? In Peach State.
We just locked in one offensive lineman that was short, but I'm pretty sure we could make. I'm pretty sure I can make something shake. We get him in, but man, he comes to this game and does what he does on film. It won't be a problem for sure.
And we still got room in the ACC game too, man. I mean, not for long. So if you're listening, you got to watching this show and you need a look, man. Definitely contact myself or Coach Jordan tonight. You know what I mean? Coach
don't wait. The spots are filling up.
Spots are filling up fast.
Like, man,
yeah.
So we're trying to get that thing closed off so we can begin to promote these guys.
Oh yeah.
All right. This is D. Washington. He's 6'1", 250. He's another Georgia kid. I'm just curious what level of football this is in Georgia.
So I think this is Brooke County. So this is maybe 2A, 3A ball.
Okay. Got you. Oh, geez. That is how you start a film right there. Wow. Okay, so he's a defensive end. I see. Wow.
This is a Julius type of guy right here.
I mean, he looks longer than 6'1". He definitely has long arms.
Good hands, well, man. Great hips, good explosion. You know what I mean? Activity.
He's playing some three technique in there. Does a nice job.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had communication with him, Julius?
I have not, and I can't take credit for him. He's actually a guy who Coach Jordan sent me, man, and told me to check out.
Okay.
And he kind of just, he told me this guy was a good player and he wanted to know my thoughts on him. I'm like, hey man, I like the kid. He's like your new age defensive lineman that can play from 0 to 7. Like I can see this guy like he's a linebacker right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's going to be a guy that's going to get to college. I think his money is going to be at the 3 technique, but he has lots of value.
Being at 6'1", I agree with you.
These are the type of guys that make NFL rosters because they can do so much. He's a guy that can, where this guy's a DE and this guy's a nose, this guy's a 3 technique. He could be all 3.
Well, I mean, he a couple plays he takes on 3 blocks and he makes the play. He's made plays at 3 technique. He's made plays at linebacker. I mean, he's just a great athlete. And like you said, he uses his hands really well. He's got a good punch. He releases, gets off blocks, and he finds the ball and he makes plays.
You don't see many guys.
This kid ain't got no offers?
He's got 5. He's got
5. Shit, he flying around.
Where's he got offers at right now?
Looking right now. Right now he has he has 6. He's got Shorter, Sanford, Stony Brook, Charleston Southern, Alabama State, and Ski.
Okay.
What he got? Bad grades or something?
I don't know.
He's 6'1", dog.
He's 6'1", you know what I'm saying? That plays a part a little bit.
Stony Brook's a good pro.
And then where he goes to school, they push recruiting, but they don't push it like that. Like he's he's cream of the crop. They got some dudes, but he's one of their dudes.
I can see that, but like
it's hard in Brooks County.
He, like Cully was saying, like he got the frame and his arms and shit. Like he got the frame of like a
he looks like he's got long arms as hell.
And you know what? And it's exposure too, bro. That's why kids don't understand why it's important to get with groups like us.
That's what I was gonna say. Like this may not be a school that coaches regularly would stop into if if it's
like
way
we're gonna bring you to these college coaches at Stanford.
Yes.
I guarantee you, had he came with us, he would have a lot more than 5 offers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just a sad case because you got some kids that just don't know, and don't know where to go.
No, they don't, and their coaches don't know.
See, even if he is in one of those small areas to where it's just like, all right, the play of football isn't looked upon as all right, the greatest football. There's still a distinction when in coaches and real football players who know, like, regardless of where that kid is at, he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
But you know what, though, so it's not to cut you off, but it's a relationship thing, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
100%.
his coaches may not have the ability to call Georgia Tech and be trusted on the phone to say this kid is so look at Whitley could do, bro. Whitley could do.
Yeah. You talked about him,
Alabama A&M, and now he going to Florida State because me and you are able to call Terrence Knighton. That's our former teammate.
Love T Knight. I love T Knight. He's a Windsor guy.
And say, look, bro, this kid is a dog. You know what I mean? And now he can go look at the film and verify what we said. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and that's the difference between a lot of, man, you know how many kids out here are supposed or should go P5, but don't?
Yeah.
Because their coaches just don't have those kinds of relationships. And it's
or they don't work for it, or they don't work for it.
Exactly.
That's what bothers me.
So, like, you got to find people that are going to advocate for you, that have real relationships, that can make phone calls. Even if people don't answer, people are going to call them back.
Yeah.
That film I just saw, he
is legit.
Yeah, he dominated at every position.
Yeah. And it's single A ball where he's at, so it's kind of give or take. Not really, they ain't really going to single A.
And that's what I'm saying, Jay. Like, when you in those kind of divisions, you're supposed to dominate at every position. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? So that's what makes him a legit player, because you dominated at every position.
Julius, you sent me this film. This is it looks a little bit older. The best player I ever saw on defense.
Yeah, man. So I don't want to say much about this guy. Can you pause it right quick, Steve, before it starts? But so Trey Blackman is a killer. You understand me? And I've had a pleasure, to meet this young man. And way back then, I came out class of 2004. He came out class of 2005. But he is the best defensive player that I have ever seen on film. And I just wanted to go back in the archives and show these guys, even though this is 20 years ago, I want to show these guys what it looks like to be the ultimate type player. And the thing about him most is effort. He's not the biggest guy. Trey was only like 6'1", maybe 195 pounds, maybe even 190 pounds. But he had offers from every school in the nation. End up going to Auburn. He had a couple off the field issues, that might have kept him from being absolute great and being an NFL great and, Hall of Fame type guy. But this guy right here can play. And if you're a young kid at high school in 2025, I'm going to bring you a lesson from the past. Watch this. If you play like this guy, coaches will find you.
Things will happen for you,
no matter where you are. You don't even need trench mob if you play like this.
Absolutely. All right.
Best defensive prospect I've ever scouted. At about 6 foot and 195 pounds, the number one linebacker in the country. It showed that you don't always have to be the biggest to be the best. One of the reasons why
6'1", 195.
High, though, despite the fact that he was a little undersized, is because Steve Pardue, the head coach at LaGrange, he said He said, "You told me when I went to see Trey, he said, Scott, this kid's going to put on 25 pounds easy when he gets to school." So if you picture when we show you him running around and hitting people at 195 pounds, picture him doing that at about 220 pounds, and you'll see why he was such a good prospect.
In the 2004 season, LaGrange was marching towards a state championship, and Shaw High School was seen as one of the teams that was going to be
6'1", 195.
They're big rivals. Trey got this game.
Probably really 190 because he probably put 5 pounds on.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's a big fuck you right there. Jeez.
Look at the energy and effort that he played with.
Oh, what good timing on the blitz.
He's just a heat-seeking missile.
The quarterback for Shaw's actually bigger than him. And Trey was just able to
My God.
sling him around like a rag doll.
And I just kind of want to do something different today, man.
Oh, you're right, though. I mean, this is what the kids need to see.
Blackman's coming on the blitz again, and he's after the quarterback and is able to wrap him up. Just game-changing plays, forcing the fumble.
Now, Julius, where is this at?
So he went. This is down in South Georgia.
This is
LaGrange.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, LaGrange County, man. He ended up going to Auburn. You know, and like I said, he had a couple of issues and stuff like this, man. But this is like in high school, man. I remember we used to sit around in huddles and watch this film of you know what I mean? But like if you play defense, like this is what it looks like to when coaches say run to the ball, you know, with effort and violence. This is what they're talking about.
This is unbelievable.
He goes after he reads tailback
and he's 6'1", 190.
On the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, and he's just blowing dudes up. And you're right, it's about
like he had one speed.
Right.
That is crazy.
It's effort. It's effort.
It's all effort.
And physicality and violence. And I love it.
And I just wanted to show this, man, because I know we got a lot of kids that are watching this show, man, that are not the biggest kids. And this kid became the #1 player in the country at his position. And I'm pretty sure he was nowhere near the biggest. Because back then, they really wanted huge guys. They really wanted everybody to be.
Yes. For inside linebackers, outside linebackers, yes. 100%. Jesus, he's on special teams.
He's everywhere. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, man, get a blast from the past, man. Shout out to Trey Blackman. You know, not sure what he's doing now, man. I haven't talked to him in a while. But, you know, I definitely wanted to show his film, man, and, you know, blast from the past. And, you know, and I know one of these shows, man, we got to pull up our film, Steve. We got to show the crowd what we did. We was
Yeah, we'll do that one day. That'll be fun. We'll roll through that. We'll have 2 seconds of my film, and then we'll show you, Anthony, and Jordan.
Yeah, man, but that made me feel good watching it earlier, man. I'm like, you know what? I was struggling trying to find guys for the show. But like, I'm gonna show these guys, you know, what Trey Blackman looked like back in the day.
No, and what sucks is if I could get my Twitter account back, I had a list of guys to show, and my Twitter account got suspended, and I still don't know why. I'm trying to get it back, but when I do have guys. But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people. As I mentioned, we're going up to UConn this weekend for Coach Paylock's thing.
I'm gonna miss that, man.
You got to walk the kid out for senior night.
But man, that's the thing, man. Like, trust me, look at us, man. Like, we got a kid. Look, I'm walking the kid out for senior night. You know what I mean? Like, I know what the coach is doing that, man.
Right there. That says more about your character than anything. That you are walking a kid out for senior night. He wanted you by his side. That is something special. That is something you'll remember for the rest of your life. I know you have your own kids, but the fact that you meant so much to this kid that he wants you there for his senior night, I don't care if it was a Super Bowl. I think that's amazing. And that speaks just to the type of person you are. So congratulations on that. And I know you said the 15th you're going to try to get up. So I will come up the 15th as well. And maybe Hakeem Kashama, we'll talk to him. We'll see if we can get him on the same flight as you. You guys have this conversation. Coach Smith, great seeing you as always. I apologize. Syracuse was on a roll until the quarterback got hurt, but I think Fran Brown's doing a great job. I think he's really changed the culture there.
Man, hey Steve, we should have beat Syracuse, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
I was there. I was with Mike Burton in his box, and I got to see the greatest thing ever. Are you familiar with Mike Burton? The Burton complex, right?
I know Mike Burton. Yeah.
So Burton's brother Joe played at Syracuse.
Right.
So I got to sit in the luxury box with him. The chancellor from Syracuse comes in and says hi to Burton's brother. Burton's brother does not like the chancellor from Syracuse. Basically told the chancellor from Syracuse to fuck off and kicked him out of his booth. Greatest thing I ever saw in my life. Greatest thing. I wish I was that rich that I could tell the chancellor from Syracuse University, fuck you, the door's right there. Greatest thing ever. But yeah, I was at that game, and yes, I was ready to stick my head in the oven in the fourth quarter. And
next time, fellas. Next time.
I did drink bleach after this week as well. And I hope that I hope UAB goes a little bit smoother because we need this. We need this big time. But Coach Smith, if you ever make it up this way, any chance of you coming up to Syracuse?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to make it. We're actually finishing up our season. We're 8-0.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a bye week last week. This week is the first or second round of the playoffs. So we probably got about 3 games left, actually 2. And we'll be in the championship. And after that, I want to come up and definitely.
You will come up. Okay.
Yeah, I want to try to catch one of those games at the end of the season, man, before the season is out at the Dome.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, if you come
I'll
up,
definitely keep you posted. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Cully, do you know Williams, Stanley Williams, the one at UConn? He's the strength coach at Syracuse.
Oh no, I didn't know that. I did not.
I gotta link you guys up, man. Yep. I played with Stack. Stack played fullback at UConn. So he's now the strength coach at Syracuse.
Okay.
Man, they brought a UConn guy to Syracuse. Man, I got to do some investigation, dog.
Yeah, he been there like 2 years now too.
Yeah, if you come up, Coach Smith, I'll definitely come and I'll try to go to Burton's booth with you. You can see it, and you'll see the lap of luxury.
Why y'all gonna let the Syracuse man get y'all like that, man? He over here dissing the strength coach, man. That's messed up, yo. Messed up, man.
No, I would just want him to come because if he gets to chew out the chancellor again, it's the greatest thing.
Man, that's why they good, because they got a UConn strength coach there.
Hey, man.
Exactly. But great show, great guys. I love David.
Another lineman? Was another old lineman on there?
You got another one?
Yeah, I thought I sent you 2.
Who you got?
Hold up.
I can pull them up. I might have missed them. I very well might have missed him.
Jackson Koeppel out of Lake Travis.
All right, let me double check. Oh, yeah, I did not click his film. I apologize. I closed it. Sorry. I got it right here. Here he is. Hold on. I'll put him right up. Mr. Jackson Koeppel.
Hey, that D kid said he gonna hit you up, Julius.
Okay, let's talk. Yeah, man. Tell him how I love you, man. Get him right now.
Yeah, they live in Quitman, Georgia, man. That thing will dry.
I think the Wisconsin guy's gonna hit you up too. All right, so he's from Lake Travis. Whoa, that's big time.
Yeah, Lake Travis, I think top 30 in the country.
Yeah,
and this kid's a part of it.
Oof.
Another Mahler type of guy. He's got 3 offers. Love the fact that he plays left tackle, but I love how he puts his pass pro stuff in the beginning. Very technical, good hands, does it all.
Yeah, Lake Travis. They're one of the top programs, right?
Oh yeah, I think ranked 36 in the country right now.
In the country, yeah, I was going to say that. I love how he used that technique that you teach with the brace with the outside arm. That was great on his pass pro. But my God, he is a. These are some
Love the
great
athletic ability. I love the versatility. I've seen him play with guard, seen him play with tackle. He's only 6'4", so they only do so much.
Yeah, but I mean, that's excellent pass blocking right there. Good set, good punch. Oof. Oh.
Wash down action. Yeah, this is a dude right here.
So, where are his offers right now?
As of right now, my man Jackson has Tulane, East Carolina, and UTSA.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, he is a G5 guy for sure.
He's definitely a G5, P5 type of guy.
Yep. God, I love his pass pro. I love the technique that he uses that you teach.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he is unbelievable.
Yeah, I love the film. Yeah, like Travis
whoever he ends up, he is going to have a good home. Have you communicated with him at all?
We've talked a couple times. We haven't really talked much. I need to reach out to him some more. Want to try to get him on with the mob if they ain't got nothing going on in Texas. But he's only 2027, so he comes down and helps some stuff out here.
Definitely, man. Like it, man, because he look good, man.
So, Julius, I just got to make sure I put on. I know you have 2 All-Star games. Are there websites or where's the best place to sign up? Is it best to message or email you to do so for the spots that are open?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like guys that want to get in, you definitely need to contact us directly.
Yeah, it's tight, right?
Because I know with the SEC game, there's a process, right?
Correct.
And if you just submit like that, then it may take a couple of weeks, and in a couple of weeks, the game may be full.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you reach out right now, to either myself or Coach
they can message or email you.
You know what I mean? And then with Coach Jordan, I mean, not to speak for him with the P-State game, but I would assume the same thing. Reach out directly right now.
Yeah, just reach out.
It's crunch time. So, if you're going to get in, if you can play, man, I need to be able to identify you as a player and get you in for the roster fields.
100%.
Yes. Okay. Is there a form that they have to fill out or anything, or is it more you and sending the film?
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much, I'll watch the film.
Yeah,
I like it.
Then you make
I'll send you the form. You can fill it out, and get on the roster, and be on the team. But, you gotta, you can't, send film that's not good.
No, of course not. Right.
But if you send film, it's good.
And Coach Smith, a couple of people have asked because we did talk last week that you are going to be doing a 7-on-7 program or 7-on-7 team, maybe a travel team or a league. I'm not sure exactly. If players want to be a part of that, I think that starts in the spring, right? Primarily.
Yeah, and we'll pretty much operate the same,
right?
With the big guys, it's not.
You'll travel together, and
we'll travel together, and it's not we're not looking for all 4- and 5-star guys.
No.
It's for the same thing as our big man.
You're developing.
Are looking for the guys who need more exposure and another shot, just aren't getting those looks and opportunities. So. That's what we're building it for and around, and we'll have more information out here pretty soon.
Okay,
we're just wrapping up on some back end stuff on some paperwork, but as we get that out, we'll have information tied to that on our trial dates and all that other stuff.
Okay, and will you be able to take like some of the younger kids, like 9th graders, 8th graders, or is it going to be more of the high schoolers?
No, so our main focus is actually the middle school kids because Yeah, myself and Coach Derek Tatum, his son, are both in middle school. So
Okay.
that's kind of where we want to start with and build with the guys growing up. So we'll have a middle school team and a 15-year-old, 15
you.
and 18. Yeah, 18. Yep. So.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So there'll be more information on that, and then people can sign up. But great show, guys, as always. What did we get? Oh. D. Washington says he appreciates the film. He sent some updated film. He wants me to show that. I promise you I will show it next week. D, I apologize. I was on your Twitter page and your Huddle page. So if I didn't show your updated film, believe me, the film that we saw, I think you're going to be okay. But what I would say, D, make sure you reach out to Coach Jordan or Coach Julius, because if you want to go big time, if you want to work with the best, these are the guys who are going to get you there. You're at one of the top schools in the country, Lake Travis. I get that. But the Trench Mob organization, as far as training linemen, as far as getting you recruited by the top programs in the country, contact these men, please. And they will take care of you, not only as a player, but as a person. So for Coach Jordan, best offensive line coach in the state of Georgia. Coach Anthony Smith, the Y Sage from Syracuse University with 2 Super Bowl rings. And Julius Williams, the head of it all from the Trench Mob, 7 years in the NFL, UConn player, best friend.
All head, no neck.
Best friends with Hakeem Kashama. I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, life gives you lemons. Don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.